I'll just start off by saying I'm really, really proud of my guys. I know I say that a lot, but I've never been around 14 guys that have really bought into what a new coaching staff's trying to do, what a new coach is trying to do, believing in us, believing in our game plans. And it's been coming, and I knew it was coming, and really thankful for my team, really happy for my team. It was a win that I know they wanted, a win that I wanted. You have to win those games if you want to be relevant, and we want to be really relevant. So, really happy. I thought the difference was our defense tonight, but I thought we were able to get really good shots in the first half to limit their transition baskets, which they're really good at. I wanted to get them in a half-court game and make them score in a half-court. Wasn't real happy with all their offensive rebounds in the first half, but it was only led to 6 points. But thought those guys did an unbelievable job on the boards in the second half, limiting the 4 offensive rebounds. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I said it on national TV. I've got the best power forward in the country playing for us, in Cam Bairstow. And, Kendall Williams was terrific. He had the ball a lot because of their pressure. He made the right plays, didn't turn it over in 34 minutes, and we were able to rest some people. And, it's just a big win. I feel really happy. I'm really happy because, I just wanted that for those guys because they deserve it.
Coach, this was top-rated offense coming in against top-rated defense. You guys, defensively, was that as good a defensive effort as you guys have had this year?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, you hold a team that's, I don't know what you guys watch or what you guys are thinking sometimes when you talk about our defense, but we've held the last 9 teams under their average. So if that's bad defense, then that's bad defense. But our defense was terrific tonight.
Coach, you talked about the good shots and all that stuff. Were you surprised that you guys were able to get up so fast as far as the big lead?
Well, I thought our guys did a really good job because I got a mature group, except for the newcomers. I thought they did a really good job not letting their pressure bother them, and we were getting good shots. And I told them before we went out, I put it on the board, I said, I don't want good shots, I want great shots. And I knew if we got great shots, then that would limit their transition. And I thought that did, and I thought that got us off to a good start. It was a unique game because they shot 3 free throws and we shot 6 free throws, and I think we're both very high in the conference in shooting free throws, so that was the unique part of the game. But, I thought we were able to handle that early and get off to a good start by taking good shots. And I think we've done that the last 4 or 5 games. I thought the Wyoming game was the only game that we got in a hurry and we took shots that we shouldn't take, and we couldn't get a rhythm going. We quick shot it. And we were really working on our ball movement, ball reversal, because when you have 2 big guys like that, if you can reverse sides of the floor with the ball, then they're going to be open. And that's what we've been trying to work on.
You talked about how physical the game was.
It's pretty physical. Fish has done a great job with their team. I mean, to be ranked where they are, with losing Franklin and some guys, with the addition of Josh Davis from Tulane was a hell of a player there. They've had a great run, and they're a very good team, and I respect them. And it's a good battle back and forth. We were just fortunate to get out on top.
You talk about the free throws ability to keep Shepard and Thames off the free throw line, guarding without fouling.
Yeah, and that was a big thing for us, and not even, I don't think we even gotten bonus. Did each of us we didn't get bonus in the second half. That was huge, and we wanted to give them space. We wanted them to make jump shots over us. We no-help Thames. So if he was on ball side or anywhere by the ball, we didn't want him to get it back. So I thought that was a big key to our game, and I thought our guys did a really good job of moving their feet and giving space so they couldn't get driven. And I thought Deshaun was awesome tonight. I thought Deshaun, it's not going to show up in his stats. He had 4 assists, but I thought he was terrific defensively, guarding O'Brien, which we've had trouble with over the years. But we did a better job, and we're getting there. We got a ways to go, but we're getting there.
Can you explain what you saw happen first with the players, then with the fans after the game?
Handshake lines aren't good. I still don't understand them, because when 2 competitive people go to war or 2 competitive teams go to war, they're not nice. I don't know what happened, but I was just trying to get my team out. That's my responsibility. My responsibility is control my team, and I just got my team out of there and let them go up the hallway. I don't know exactly what happened. It's just my job to keep my team under control, and we won a big game, and I didn't want to have an incident.
And then what did you see with the fan?
There was stuff thrown, and I just want to make sure that we don't do that here. We don't do that here. We got great fans. We got an unbelievable facility to play in. We don't do that here. We don't. That's not us. So, it takes one to spoil the spoil the pot.
Were you shocked when you saw that? Because I mean, they don't usually do that. Going back to Utah, back in the day.
Yeah.
Coach, you want to talk about the overall toughness? I think you guys are obviously very physical and tough.
Well, I think you're right. I think we're really, really tough-minded. And I think we're really, really physical when you have Bairstow and Kirk. And, I thought Merv Lindsay came in and got his nose dirty and got in there and battled. And that's what I want from that guy. I want that guy to come in and give us some minutes and get dirty and get his nose in there. And I thought he did that. But I got tough-minded kids. They haven't won championships before because they're not tough-minded. They've been there. They know what we're going through. They know what our goal is. But it's step by step, and this was a big step for us.
With Thames 3 of 15 from the field, what was the key on breaking?
Well, I think you got two pretty good defenders in Hugh Greenwood, who's tough as nails. He makes some big plays, a big steal, a big rebound, big offensive rebound. He's just a tough kid. And he plays to win. I thought Kendall did a good job on him. But I think no helping him and not letting him get the ball back and giving him a free wheel offensively, that helped us.
Coach, you want to talk about Cullen's bank shot at the top of the key?
I'll just say his appendix is well enough to make a shot.
He took my question.
He did?
Anything else?
Did you think this game would be a little bit closer?
Yeah, I knew it was going to be a war. I told our guys at shoot-around today that I said, you got to come in and you got to be focused on a 40-minute war. I mean, that's what it is. You're playing for first place in our conference, and our conference is pretty good. I mean, I don't think we get the respect that we deserve, but I think our basketball conference is pretty good right now. And they beat Kansas, and we got beat by Kansas. We beat Cincinnati, who got beat by Louisville today, but they're 7th in the country. Our conference can play with about anybody, and this was going to be a tough one, and I told our guys. And I got to give it to our guys because I said, you control your own destiny. I said, it's what you want to make of, how good you want to be, how good a team you want to be, and they're playing at a high level. I'm just really happy for them.
National audience against, obviously, the team you guys are now tied with in the league. Was there any talk in the locker room of reminding the rest of the country that this isn't a one-team kind of conference? And I know that's something that a lot of people around the country have thought about because San Diego State's racking up all those wins.
Well, Jeff, and you and I have talked about this. I think we had a chance to get back, but our loss with Boise kind of gave us a stumbling block. And our loss to UNLV at home, it's kind of been one of those things that, okay, we had a good little run going, and then we lose to UNLV at home. So the next poll, you got no chance to get in it. And then you're going pretty good, and you make some big wins, and you get some road wins. You're 5-0 on the road, and people are talking about you again, and then you get beat on the last possession by Boise. So we haven't really, but I like where my team is, and I think people will realize how good we are. I think they discounted our Cincinnati win. I think they've discounted our road wins. We're 6-1 on the road, and we played 2 of them without the best center in the league. So, hopefully that'll get it going, but it's good. I'll tell you what, the reason why I like the national audience is they have no idea what this place is like. They don't understand what a great university we have. They don't understand what a great basketball program we have. I mean, we've been ranked in the top 25. We won 4 or 5 championships. We got an unbelievable thing here, and I'm just glad the people of the country get to finally see it.
With all that said, was there pressure then before the game?
There's always pressure.
Was there more pressure tonight, do you think? Were you feeling?
I felt it. They didn't. I was trying to relax them. I mean, because I wanted to win. I've had doubters all my life. People didn't think I could do this job. People didn't think I could ever get a job. I've had distractors, doubters, and I've always come through it because I believe. And I told our guys, you got to believe. And I don't think they felt pressure because of the way we played at UNLV. Because they know if they do what they're supposed to do and listen to the game plan and play their game, we're fine. And, you know, I felt pressure because I wanted it so bad for my guys. It's not about me. I'm fine. I want it for these kids because they give me everything they got.
One more follow-up then. You said you guys had a good thing going, then UNLV kind of slowed things down. Good thing going, Boise State kind of slowed things
Won't happen again.
What was the pit like tonight?
It was hot. I don't know if everybody else was hot, but it was hot. I think the biggest thing that I liked about it the best was I hired Lamont, and he's been a special guy for me. He's been my right-hand guy. He's put up with me being crusty sometimes, but I wanted to see his face the first time we got a run going, and just to see his look and to see what he's experiencing was worth the whole deal. Because I told him, I said, Utah, the last game we had 18,000. We had a timeout. Might have been the last 4-minute timeout against Utah when we had 18-0-11 or whatever, and you couldn't hear Steve and I were talking, and you can't hear. And I was like, I can't hear you. I mean, we're like, and tonight it got there. I mean, tonight was that's what a pit game's about. But you know, these kids deserve it the rest of the way out. We got Utah State on Tuesday. It should be like that for Utah State. And then we got senior night with 2 seniors that have done more for our program than a lot of guys that have ever played here. So hopefully it'll be like that the next 2 games.
When did you decide to wear the red blazer today?
I sent out a text to my staff. I sent a text out to my staff when I got home about 1:30, and I said, red blazer or no, I don't care. And got a lot of responses back, so they were favorable.
Why not the plaid pants?
They're like a little heavier flannel, and I knew it was going to be hot. So I went with a little lighter weight pant.